Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm going to start doing these more, especially since tarot is about to become my main hustle. So, this is about what is the sexual orientation of the person you're interested in, as well as what are they into? Like, what are their sexual inclinations? Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pile 1. We'll get clarifiers if I feel like we need it. We'll see. This person is considering homosexuality or going outside of their usual comfort zone, which is heterosexuality, because they've been so hurt by the opposite sex. Now, there's going to be a number of reasons for this. For some people, it's healthy. For some people, it's not particularly coming from a healthy place because they're not quite healing from their heterosexual relationships from the past. It's like they're refusing to look at it. They're refusing to heal from it. So they want to try something else. For some people, they're going to realize that's what makes them happy. But for others, it's just because they're avoiding the healing that they need to do. So there's that. Let me look at it a little. This person is more of a vanilla type in the bedroom, okay? They're thinking about expanding themselves. I'm kind of getting it like this guy is offering a refreshing bundle of leaves here. I'm getting like mint vibes, even though I'm not even sure what kind of leaf that is or if the card even explains it, but that's what I'm getting here. The channeled vibes, right? He's trying to spice things up. He's trying to bring stimulation, and she's kind of not interested with this being reversed. So I'm getting more of a vanilla type. In case you're wondering about this person, they're very like traditional. They're very like, vanilla doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just they like traditional sex. They like romance, absolutely, because they've been hurt by romance. But they like traditional sex. Like, I'm getting like missionary regardless of who the genders are. It's not that they don't want to go outside of the box, it's just that they're not exactly comfortable going outside of the box. But they're definitely starting to think about it, okay? Strength. Now, I get the sense the person you're interested in is very comfortable in their feminine energies, regardless of their gender. And it's like they're ready to become more masculine. This person is vanilla, but they're very much ready to, like, I don't know, spice things up sexually, but not romantically. They're not used to spicing things up. They're more comfortable with traditional sex and traditional sexuality, but they want to get the reins and get some more passion, and I don't know, maybe even try being on top more. Like, yeah, I was kind of already getting that here. Like, this is what they're used to, but they want to go outside of their box, okay? They want to tap more into their masculine energy. I'm kind of thinking like they're in a place in their life where they kind of just want to try different types of sex for fun. They're kind of not looking for the emotional stuff right now. Okay? In case you're wondering about that too. Well, we're getting a lot of answers here. Temperance. Yeah. They're more focused on like self-love and sex for fun right now in their life. They want to get to know themselves better. They want to get to know their sexuality more. Like I said, they're typically heterosexual, but now they're kind of in the queue of the LGBTQ. They're questioning. Okay, maybe I want to try other things. So if you are the same sex, or if you are trans, and you're wondering if this person would be open to it, yes. Now, if you're expecting something deeper, no, because this is the card of healing from the past. They don't want to do that. They don't want to focus on their past. They're not trying to look at their past. Even though they need to. Okay, for your reading, that's what I'm getting here. They want to experiment with being the dom, okay, in one way or another, even if it's just being on top. They want to try being more dominant in the bedroom. You'll notice that they're not exactly comfortable with this, but it'll be kind of cute. It'll be kind of cute. They're really more focused on themselves right now and getting to know their sexuality more. They're definitely in the queue. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're coming out of a very bad, toxic relationship. A heterosexual, toxic relationship. It feels abusive in nature. Either verbally, mentally, physically, or all of the above. So really don't, like, push things to move to the next level with this person, because they will just run away. Okay? But that answers their sexuality. That answers what they're into. Let's see. Can we get some more information from this card? They have control issues based on what they went through, understandably. Kind of some PTSD is coming through here. Six of Swords upright. It talks about, like, peacefulness. This is in reverse. Yeah, they're definitely dealing with some mental and emotional issues from a toxic relationship, from an abusive relationship, or relationships. They just want to have fun. They want to experiment with their more masculine side. They're questioning their sexuality. They're open to trying new things, but they're typically heterosexual, okay? So please like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me comments about your experience and any new videos you'd like to see. And if you want a personal reading, my information is below. What is your person's of interest sexuality, and what are they into? Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. The first thing I'm getting here is not looking for a relationship. Okay? They're just not looking for anything serious. To tell you the truth, for some of you, what I'm getting here is that some of them are just not interested in sex at all. Yeah. Like, this is just how they are. What's the word? I just need the word here. Because you need to hear the word. Asexual. Yeah, for some of you, your person of interest is asexual. And I'm feeling this is pretty solid. It's either that they're asexual or they're not looking for a relationship. Yeah, they're kind of, for those that are asexual, they're kind of out of this world. Like, they kind of feel like a starseed that is just not a part of their DNA. It's just kind of how they are. And that's probably why you, like, are so attracted to them, because it's like, you know, wanting what you can't have. General reading, guys, okay? Take it how it resonates. But definitely not looking for a relationship. Definitely a good chunk are asexual. Sexuality. I'm getting a specific message here. Just give me a second. This is very similar to Pile 1, because they're very interested in exploring with homosexuality. I'm getting that from the two similar figures in the background, and have not recently, in their past, have been in heterosexual dynamics. With this being reversed. Because I'm like, upright, I would see this message as someone coming out of a gay relationship and then going into heterosexuality. But reversed, I see it the other way around. Coming out of heterosexuality and wanting homosexuality. And for some in this pile, like, they're gay and they don't know it. They're just full on gay. Like, I'm not even getting, like, bisexual here. Like, yeah. But they're also not looking for a relationship. But they're definitely looking to have fun. For those that aren't asexual. Okay? General reading, take what resonates. 4 Cups. Yeah. See, this is just a further clarification of, like, actually a third of the people who chose this, your person is asexual. 4 Cups is just, like, you're just not interested in relationships. You're just not interested in sexuality, because wands are sexual. And this is the Ace of Wands. It also talks about, like, a very warm sexual relationship, right? So for about a third of you, the person you're interested in is asexual, and they're just not interested in relationships. Like, they're just used to being on their own. They're comfortable being on their own. They like being on their own. The other third, you know, because we got three thirds. We got 3/3 here. The other third, they want to experiment with homosexuality because they like the secretiveness of it. They want to play with that. That really turns them on about it. And they watch homosexual porn. Like, they know what to do. They may be nervous, but they'll know what to do because they watch porn. They love that kind of, like, secret, hush-hush, on the DL type of... Like, they're going to want to have that kind of dynamic. Like, have sex in public, but off, like, someplace where they could be seen, but, like... You know what I mean? Still hidden. Like, I definitely feel like this person, like, grabbing you and, like, pulling you off to the side for, like, some sex, like, behind a gate somewhere. The possibility of being caught, but trying to be secret about it. Like, they love that shit. They want to explore with a homosexual relationship, because for them, that's the epitome of it, you know? Like, that secretive sexiness that people like. And then I think this third is going to realize that they're actually gay. And they're still going to like doing stuff like this. It's not necessarily, like, unhealthy. Depends on the person. So, yeah. This card talks about cutting out what you don't want anymore, attracting what you want. That becomes very abundant. So, this second third, they're used to at least one heterosexual sexual encounter in their life. At least one. And they're ready to cut that out and attract a homosexual dynamic that's going to end up being their gold coin. It's going to be who they are. I'm hearing struggle. There may be a struggle with this. And although they think they don't want a relationship, they're going to. I'm not sure if it's with you or not. This is a general reading. But yeah, in the end, this second third is going to want a homosexual relationship for the long haul. With fun, secretive elements in it. The third... They're not looking for a relationship. They're heterosexual. They've dabbled with, like, kissing the same sex, with possibly even, like, trans. Like, this feels like an open-minded person, but they're not looking for a relationship right now. They've definitely dabbled with different types of sexuality in the past, but, like, okay, they're either heterosexual or bisexual. And now they're at a point in their life, this is the third, okay? They're just very open-minded. Like, they may even be like, I am fluid. I don't want to put a label on it. You know what I mean? But they tend to gravitate towards, like, a traditional type of dynamic. Could even be a gay couple where one is more masculine and one's more feminine. You know what I mean? It's just traditional in nature. Deep down, even though this person's, like, out of the box and open-minded, like, deep down, they do want, like, a traditional dynamic. Regardless of the gender. You know what I mean? Okay. And I feel like they've had to cut a lot out of their life. Like, not only romances, but, like, friends. Like, I'm hearing the words starting over. This person's starting over. And they're attracting new things into their life. So they're pretty much open, but they've been used to things being stagnant for a while with the Four of Cups. I think they've been healing a lot. They're basically just not sure if they want a relationship. They don't think they do. So they definitely want to get out of this rut they've been in. They want to attract new things into their life. They want to attract more abundance. I think this person works with the law of attraction a lot. They're definitely on a spiritual path. Okay. So those are the sexualities. I think everyone who shows this pile loves the secrecy of and like role play and dressing up. This feels like a very creative pile. I also want to read Four of Cups. Okay. The magic of the scissors, the magnet, and the coin. Immobility, habit, and indifference caused by routine must be fought. Yeah, so some people who chose this pile are in a routine of being by themselves and asexual and just don't want anything. Some people, they've been too in this rut, in this routine, and they're ready to get out of it, okay? Regardless of which of the thirds your person falls into. Yeah, and they want to try new things. They want to have fun. They want to explore. Things have been so bland for so long, they want, like, more spice in their life. And they like sex in public. Like everyone who chose this pile, okay? So I hope based on the identifiers you can kind of figure out which is the third, but you can also get a personal reading. I'm flexible with the pricing to a certain extent. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing not ready. Because we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this is the start of a relationship, an intimate relationship in the physical realm. Like being present in your life. This person is not ready for a relationship. I feel like they deep down want one, but it's just not the right time. Okay. Yeah, everyone. Okay. For all of you who chose this pile, your person has been through a lot with relationships. Pain. Regardless of who it's been with, okay? Because these are both in reverse. And these are both very intimate, touchy, like open, vulnerable, honest type of relationships. And they've been hurt. Which is why they were healing and in transition and not a lot going on in their life for a while. For those who are asexual, I feel like some of them that's just how they are, and some of them they've been hurt by like family, friends, to the point where they're like, it's just better if I'm alone. It's just better that I'm not attracted to anybody. It's better that I'm alone. This is good for me. Okay. Yeah, because they're different and they don't feel accepted. They haven't felt accepted, and that's how they've been hurt. Okay. Strong emphasis in this pile on not looking for romance right now, okay? But in the end, yes. High Priestess in reverse. So, I'm kind of feeling like they don't know. They don't know what they're into, but they know they want to spice things up. With the High Priestess in reverse. Oh, and I'm also getting a message here of like, if you're a woman here for a woman. Like, yeah, she's very attracted to you, but she's like stuffing it down. Or she's not fully admitting it. Or she's just coming into it. You know what I mean? Like, the High Priestess in reverse is not trusting in your intuition. I'm getting like a strong female on female vibe from this. So it's like not being fully attuned to your intuition about your feelings for somebody. I'm hearing, but getting there. So there's a reason why you're attracted to them. They are attracted to you, but they are not trusting in their intuition about this because they're scared. I'm hearing the word scared. So, here you go, pile 2. That feels like your reading. Please like this video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me comments about your experience and any pick a card you want to see on the channel. And my information is below if you would like a personal reading. 3. Sexual orientation and inclinations of your person of interest. Again, I don't want to be a player no more. So your person of interest is used to dating a lot of people at once. Girls. Whatever their orientation is, whatever their gender is, they are used to dating a lot of girls at once. But they don't want to be dating around anymore. This person feels like they're ready or about to be ready for a serious relationship. Yeah. They're also very attractive and very attracted to a lot of people. They're sick of the game. They're sick of going round and round. For a lot of you who chose this pile, this is a woman interested in women, and she's dated a lot of women, and she's used to dating a lot of women at once. And this can be either a gay woman or a bisexual woman. Okay? I'm feeling like that's everybody who chose this pile. So tell me how that resonates. We'll see if anything else comes in here. 8 of Cups. I feel like your person is a very masculine woman, regardless of their gender. They're very comfortable in their masculinity, okay? But I'm definitely getting, like, woman. So not regardless of their gender. Scratch that. I'm getting a very masculine female vibe from your person. Whether she's lesbian or bisexual, she dates women. I feel like there's maybe one guy in her life she keeps trying to get away from. Like, maybe she's dabbled with guys before, but, like, and she can't seem to fully get away from him. Like, some kind of ex, or not even an ex. I don't feel like she had a full-on relationship with him, but there's some guy who's, like, overbearing and won't let her go. So there's that. Definitely getting lesbian or bisexual. but she's dabbled, but it doesn't feel like they had like a, it is 8 of Cups. This is a general reading. Take it how it resonates. It could have been a relationship. It at least was not serious on her end, but this guy is like not trying to let her go, but she wants to be with women. She doesn't want to date a lot of women anymore. She wants to date one woman now. If she's bisexual, she wants women right now, okay? And there's one guy who's like really overbearing. And at the same time, she's also a very masculine woman. Yeah. And this could be on like a energetic level, this guy not letting her go. There's at least one that's like really like rah. And if she's not exactly a player, she's at least like dated and had sex with like a lot of different women at different points. And kept things like light. Like friends with benefits. Queen of Cups. Yeah, ready for a relationship. This is a woman ready for a relationship. I think for you, the viewer, it feels like tell her how you feel. Even if it's outside your comfort zone, I'm feeling a strong advice for you. Because I think that she might not know. And although she can be very like masculine and like sexy and seem like a player, seem kind of like a cool chick, like you don't mess with her, like you're kind of intimidated by her, like she's actually really soft. She's very sweet. This Queen of Cups talks about like a soft, nurturing, sweet queen that makes people feel comfortable being vulnerable. So I think if you tell her how you feel, that you'll see her soft side. And I actually really am feeling for those of you where that resonates, like she has feelings for you too. And she is looking for a relationship, and it feels like you are too. Oh, that's so cute. In terms of what she's into, I'm just seeing if anything's coming in here. I mean, I think it's more important that we get the sexual orientation and the romance messages across here for this pile. For some of you, she's bisexual, but she wants to be with women right now. And she has a little boy, because I'm hearing mommy when I look at this. So that's a clarifier that you picked the right pile. If that's the case, she has a little boy. And then the dad would be the one who's not trying to let her go. Double message, though. Split message. For some of you, the guy not letting her go thinks of her as like a mommy type. Not an actual mommy. Like someone that she was with sexually, at least in the past, who sees her as like his mom subconsciously, you know, and like won't let her go because of that. 9 of Pentacles. So she's definitely a little kinky. She definitely likes to play with like toys, like, and for some of them like weapons, but like in a fun, sexy way, not like terrifying type of way. And I'm hearing she won't take it too far. But I definitely getting her as this, and she likes her partner to be vulnerable. She likes to be the dom in the bedroom. She likes to use like weapons without like cutting the skin or anything. But it could go to that level if you were into that, is what I'm feeling here. She's definitely like a possessive type, but in a way that makes you feel protected. So she's actually very balanced. She's in her Queen of Cups energy, and she's like masculine too. So this is a very balanced, like healthy person that you would have a healthy relationship with. A woman who's either lesbian or bisexual, who's interested in women, at least right now, and a relationship with a woman. So she likes a little kink with like weaponry in the bedroom, and likes to be dominant. Has at least one male influence in her life right now. If she's a mom with a little boy, it's healthy. If it's an ex or someone she's had sex with in the past that's a guy, like that coming through is not healthy. Like you maybe need to help her like with cutting the cords with that. If you're on your path and you know all that biz, feel free to email me if you want. I can help you with cord cutting if you need like a simple ritual to do. And yeah, someone who is just very attractive and very attracted to a lot of different people. She's dated a lot of women, but she doesn't want to date a bunch anymore. She wants to have like a relationship, which I was already getting before I even saw the Queen of Cups. So there you go. Pile 3. If you like this video, please click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments about your situation. I love to hear about it. And any new pick a cards you'd like to see on the channel. And if you want a personal reading, my information is below. Bye. 4. Pile 4. What is your person into? What's their sexuality? Oh, I'm getting that, the first thing I'm getting here is a gay dynamic between two men. And the person that you're interested in has feelings for you, but they're still working through their own personal issues right now before they come to you with an offer. And you just need to wait and be patient a little bit longer. This is for a man-on-man dynamic, regardless of like whatever label you want to put on it. So I'm getting like sweet boys here who have feelings for each other. It's mutual, okay? The time is just not ripe. This is called the magic of the green lemon. The lemon's not ripe yet. Chivalry. Your person's into chivalry. Medieval roleplay. Definitely. Maybe even acting like animals. Like, in the bedroom, animal sounds. It's definitely not what I'm getting here. Dressing up. Trans, you know, if you're a guy dressing up as a girl with like lingerie. Yeah. Definitely a fun sexual type. And a deep romantic. Like, this person's romantic. They like to get creative in those types of ways in the bedroom. I mean, it feels like this person's more fluid, but what I'm channeling here is a man-on-man dynamic and a man being interested in you, and the time just not being right yet, and you, the viewer, being man, and this being a gay dynamic. So keep in mind these are general readings, but we're going to just go with what I'm getting, right? So, the moon in reverse. Yeah, just not done processing the feelings that they need to process yet. I think in the past they've dabbled with like group sex, but they're not really looking for that. They're looking for more of a one-on-one dynamic. This person feels fluid, masculine, and interested in a homosexual relationship, an intimate relationship. Tell me how that resonates. It could be a very masculine woman, and you being a woman. With the moon in reverse, they're still dealing with some feelings about the people they've been with before right now. And I'm also getting that, like, in the past, group sex. That's why it's like they're open-minded and they like to play in different ways, but, like, they want one-on-one now. Like, I get this is, like, an older, mature person. Could be older than you. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they were really hurt by their past relationship, because this is talking about the magic of the earthenware pot. Being nourishing, warm, inviting. They were really hurt by their last relationship. File 4. They want to be with you, but the time's not right yet. I'm also channeling heterosexuality. Some of you, it's heterosexual. They're the man, you're the woman. The time's not right yet. They're not fully dealing with their feelings. Like, there's just too much, I'm feeling. They're feeling like it's too much right now. They were so hurt in the past. So they're kind of putting their healing on hold for one reason or another. It could be third party. It could just be like they're scared or they're dealing with other stuff right now. King of Swords. Yeah. For some of them, it's like they have so much going on in like their career and professional life and being like a king out in the world that they just don't have like the time and energy to deal with these feelings right now of like the pain of their past. The way they were hurt by people who were in their life, who were either part of their family or their friend group or people they dated or all of the above. They were deeply hurt. This pile is deeply hurt, okay? Yeah, really what I'm getting here, pile 4, is like you chose the right pile regardless of if you think the sexuality wasn't right. Because this is a very masculine person, regardless of their gender. I'm getting that they have feelings for you, the viewer, okay, regardless of your gender. They're not ready to fully process the feelings of how they've been hurt in the past by people. 3 of Pentacles is like a group of people working together. This is in reverse. It hurt them deeply. And right now they're just in their King of Swords energy, just out there on the world, communicating, making new connections, focused on their coin, their career. Third party, I was channeling that earlier. It could be all of the above. There's a third party, there's career, there's out in the world, and just not time or a resistance to the healing that needs to be done, but they do have you in mind. They do want to make this offer to you. They are chivalrous. They do have feelings for you. It's just the time isn't right because the lemon is not yellow. It's green, you know? Yeah, so please like the video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments down below about your experience, what you think of this reading, any other pick a cards you'd like to see on the channel, and if you want a personal reading, which will be like very in-depth for your specific situation, my information is below. 5. Pile 5. What is your person's sexuality? What are they into? The Fool. I'm hearing I'll try anything once. Yeah, very adventurous, very, like, if you're wondering, like, if they're in a place where they're not ready to explore with you, like, they don't have any baggage. Their bags are packed light. They're ready for the next new adventure. Like, they're not hurting over the past or, like, have any trauma they need to heal right now. Like, they're ready to go. This person's like, red day. Yeah, red day. I kind of feel like with this snake being here, like, there may be some, like, sneaky sexual types around them, but they're just, like, kind of not interested in them. So if you like this person and you think that, oh, gosh, but I've seen this, I'm going with what I'm channeling here. But I see this other girl that's around him, and she's really sexy, and he probably already wants her. I'm getting a heterosexual dynamic. You, the viewer, are a woman. Your person of interest is a man, and there's some type of sexy girl around him, and you're like, oh, he probably just wants her. I'm feeling like no, because see, he's walking away from this snake, even though she's around him. So, like, maybe in the past they, like, dabbled, and maybe he does occasionally, but, like, I'm not sensing that there's any, like, emotional attachment there. The Chariot. So first thing we're getting is a heterosexual dynamic. Somebody who's, like, very ready for the next new adventure and will try anything once. This is a fluid pile. This is another very fluid pile. I'm getting, for some of you, it's a bisexual man. Or they prefer I'm hearing queer. I'm hearing they prefer the term queer. For some of you, it's a heterosexual man. And they may have even dabbled in the past and tried different things, but they're heterosexual. Yeah, the Chariot. Their Chariot. They like to travel. This person likes to travel. And they like to play with different, like, cultures in the bedroom, like dressing up and pretending like they're in different cultures in different parts of the world, with the Chariot being here. Yeah. This person likes whips. They do like BDSM, but only if you're cool with it. You know, like, they're not going to make you uncomfortable. It's not some kind of unhealthy power thing because they're the Fool. They don't have any baggage, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna hurt you because they have their own hurts. You know what I mean? Kind of feels like they're at a crossroads in their life right now. They're not really sure what's next. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also feeling like, for those of you where you're a woman interested in a man and you know that he knows you already, like, he wants to approach you, but he's just not sure. Like, you seem very pure to him, and he wonders, like, if he would be, like, too adventurous and kinky for your purity. That's what I'm getting here. I really want to read the Chariot. Conquest, the Scepter of Command. To conquer a rival, you must change tactics and perspective, faking a retreat, and then staging a forceful surprise attack. Okay, I'm getting this, like, out of nowhere. Like, it's going to take you by surprise, and they are going to, like, ask you out. They're finally going to, like, do it. Okay? I'm also getting a few other messages here. Like, they like to play with war tactics in the bedroom. I'm getting the sense that all of you, your interest is a man, and they have dabbled with men in the past. And whoever you are, regardless of your gender, they are interested in you. They're more fluid. They're more queer. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this pile so far. See, we've got the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. They've been with more men than women, is what I'm feeling. Because the Knave, or the Page, is a very young energy. This is a man and a woman. And then it's in reverse. So, I'm also getting a double message of, like, they're just not sure if you'd be interested in them. Like, I think they kind of seem like they're gay, even though they're not. They're like much more fluid, like more in the bisexual realm, in the queer realm. And they're not sure if you'd be into it. Like with this being reversed, like they want to approach you and they want to get kinky with you. I mean, look at him. Look at that look in his eye. But he's like, I'm just not sure if she'd be into it. I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should make this move. But then all of a sudden one day, boom, surprise, he's going to ask you out, like for sure. So just wait for it. Keep in mind, a very adventurous past, but also like bags packed light, been through a lot, but like can always like process it really well. Like this is a very evolved human being. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, they're at the end of a cycle in their life with the Ten of Wands being here. And they're at the beginning of a new one. Let's read Ten of Wands as well. Penetrating, the magic of the toad. The power of man meets the power of woman. Success in love must satisfy both partners. Yeah, you're interested in a man. He's not used to being in an intimate, romantic, monogamous relationship with a woman, but he's interested in trying this out with you. Like already, he's already thinking about this. I think he's just not used to dating women, or he's just not used to intimacy in general. And it's going to be a learning experience for him because he's not used to it. Okay? Also with wands, because wands are passion, like he's very attracted to you and he fantasizes about you a lot. He likes to do it outdoors. He really likes to go on adventures. The Fool is adventurous. The Chariot talks about like being a traveler. The Ten of Wands with having sex outdoors here, like they like to be outdoors. They like to travel. They like to introduce travel into the bedroom. They like war tactics. They like to have war tactics in the bedroom. This person like is far from boring. This person is far from boring. I just have a feeling they're a really great friend, too. I'm kind of channeling the image of, like, a pirate. That feels like you're reading. So if you like this video, please click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments. I'd love to hear about your situation and any pick a cards you want to see on the channel. And if you want a personal reading, my information is below. Bye. Pile 6. 6, right? Yeah. What is the sexual orientation and inclinations of the person that you're interested in? The Empress in reverse. Well, right away, this person has a difficult relationship with their mother. So the first thing I'm getting is this is a gay man who has a lot of difficulty with his mom. Okay, so that should answer your question. Yeah. Three of Swords, yeah. It's like ongoing pain. They're in like a very dramatic cycle with each other, him and his mom. Yeah, and anytime he gets close to somebody else, it's like she like tries to like swoop in and like squash it. So there's definitely a toxic dynamic with your person of interest's mom. For a small group of you, you're interested in a man and you're a woman, and they still have a very toxic relationship with their mom. It's been very emotionally painful for them, like mentally and emotionally painful. They picked up a lot of their mother's pain. Because the Empress is like the mother, and this is in reverse, and this is major arcana. So this is like a big life lesson for them. It's a big soul lesson for them. And she inevitably always plays a part in any type of relationship he has because she's like overbearing and manipulative. You know what I mean? I also got the sense that your person, so they're either gay and you're a man, and you wanted to know, and this is your clarification, or you're a woman, they are at least interested in women, could be bisexual or could have dabbled in the past. That's definitely possible here. But yeah, it's like if he tries to even get close to you, maybe you guys are already having sex and you're just wanting to know more about him. That's what I feel. You're a woman, it's a guy, you guys are having sex, you're not getting what you want, you're not getting the communication you want, you're not getting the emotional intimacy you want to know why. It's because of this toxic relationship that they have with their mother. Yeah, that feels like an answer for you, Pal 6. I'd love to hear if you want to share. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and for those of you where that applies, I'm getting a continued message here of this. This is really giving them intense anxiety because they want to get closer to you. Just like this image here, they want to get closer to you. But anytime they try to get close to someone, you know, like I was saying already, the mom just comes and squashes it or tries to squash it. So if you want to stick around for this, you know, you could potentially like help in some way, especially if you have feelings for this person, because they definitely have feelings for you. Or just, you know, accept that this is going to be a difficulty. But it's a big one. So, Nine of Swords in reverse, it's when you have so much anxiety that it keeps you up at night, or it wakes you up in the middle of the night, or you have trouble relaxing, like you have a lot of anxiety all the time, or you have difficulty falling asleep. And that's the energy your person's in. As well as the Three of Swords, which is like pain and loss. I think they're afraid they're going to lose you, the viewer. So if you aren't already with them, this is going to play in. And they're going to want to get close to you, but their mom is always going to be creating problems, very manipulative type. You're going to have to, you know, play the game to win this person. And it's also meant to be a soul lesson for them in this life. So, you know, that's positive. We've channeled sexuality. Yeah, it's either a gay man or a bisexual man or a heterosexual man. They are very interested in taking things to the next level with you, or will be. It's just that they have a toxic relationship with their mom, and there will be difficulty in your dynamic in the beginning, and it's really going to give them a lot of anxiety, even if they're not showing this to you. You're going to wonder why they're not opening up to you, and it's because of this. But if you stick it out with time, things will change. I'm really feeling that energy here. In terms of what they're into in the bedroom, oh, they like music. Whether they're a musician or they like music playing, it's one or the other. They definitely like music here, and candlelight. This person likes romantic ambiance is what I'm feeling here. They could have a Pisces placement, like a prominent Pisces placement, or be a Pisces, because I'm definitely feeling that energy from this. Yeah. They shy away from their darker urges with the Nine of Swords in reverse. They have darker urges, you know, because look at all of the imagery in this, but they shy away from it. It's almost like because they're shying away from certain aspects of their shadow self that they could integrate, and you could be instrumental in helping them, bring them out of their comfort zone if you are interested in those types of things. Their mom just feels like very like traditional, and she's so overbearing in her energy that he's like picked up her energy, which I was already feeling here. You could help him to embrace this darker aspect of his sexuality, and I feel like you would be into that. So, she's just like one of those moms who would like burst in the middle of you guys having sex if he lives with her, and like be like, hey, here's dinner, like here's some soup, like, you know what I mean, like that kind of mom. I made her sound like a witch, didn't I? It's funny. King of Wands, yeah. They crave intimacy. They crave sexual passion and actual emotional intimacy, both. So that's what they want. And they kind of have this feeling, like I said, because it's the energy they picked up from their mom, but they can't have both. They can't have like dark sexual urges and power plays and pain as pleasure and like romance and softness and sweetness. They just don't see that as a possible reality. But I really think that could be a reality with you. So that, I mean, it's kind of like an amazing relationship that would be worth having to deal with this for. At least it could be. So, yeah, and they like to dress up, too, with the cloaks here. They like you to dress up. They like to dress up. See, because it's like he's even got, like, this leaf crown on. And I'm also hearing he likes to be treated like a king, because he didn't get that from his mom. It's like she never let him fully embrace his masculinity. So he really likes that in the bedroom, like being treated like a king. That's your reading, Pal 6. Please like this video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments down below about your situation if you want, or any new picket cards you want to see on the channel. And if you would like a personal reading, my email is below, and I'm decently flexible with pricing. So, goodbye. I see 44:11 on the clock. That's being grounded in oneself. There's a message for you, a message for me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.